Right, guys, we're going to go up to the garden because we're going to try and make a start on the top end by scraping all of the roots and the weeds away from the top section. It's going to be a lot of work, so the first part of this video will just be us up there just sort of getting the layer of the land at the top end to see what we can scrape away and chip away at the top, and then maybe remove some of the rubbish. So in the next part you'll see us up at the allotment getting all that prepared and ready. Okay, I shall see you. Right, guys, up at the garden now. I'm going to need to do some more weed killering, to be fair. There's a lot of weed killers we're going to be doing on here. We've got to do all of this top section, but today we're just going to concentrate on this. We're going to try and loosen this up, to be fair, and then we need to try and level it off. Okay, so this part of the video we may need to speed up a minute. If you get that bit, Shell. Bad back. It'll be fine. Just give it some. Loosen up. So we just need to loosen it, then we need to get a rake at some stage. And what I'll do is I'll bring the camera up once we've done part of it. But we need to get some weed killer down as well. Do you want to have a go with this one?
Yeah, this one's pretty fancy.
Have a go with that, it's excellent. You don't have to rake it, just smash it. Just give it a smash to loosen it up. Just went all on my head. I'll tell you what, if you want me to do that bit and you just do... What's that? That hasn't. Do you want to do this bit, Charles? Let me smash that about a bit, and if you just level this off.
I feel like I've progressed in something there.
Just try and level it off with the 3 prongs. I'll just try and get it loosen. I think we'll have to try and find a rake. Go and buy a rake, I think, to be fair. Have we? Just leave it loose on the top, makes no difference. I'll have a bit of a rest in a minute and then you can have a go at this. You want to swap over?
Are you happy with that?
Well, this thing?
Yeah.
It's good.
Happy with what it's doing though?
This here, I think it was 20 quid for that. That was about 10. You can tell because it's bending. Yeah. But this one's fantastic. But I'm getting out of breath easy because I struggle with me back. That odd bit. Do you want to put some out in that path? Lengthways. Because that's pretty terrible, that one, right, to be fair. I don't know if that's going to stop it recording or not. Just bear with me. Kept most of it done. And we're still connected, I think. So the plan in the next coming week is to get the rake over the top, weed killer it, and then a few days later start putting the blanket of tarpaulin, silage cover, and the thick black plastic and get it levelled and pinned down around the area. And then this top part on the fence, I'm going to have to see if someone can come and do a fence line for me around about 8 metres. But this thing is an absolute weapon. It's heavy, but it's doing the job. It looks a mess at the minute, but to create the mess, or I should say it, you've got to create the mess, and it needs to be level, to be fair. So come and get the camera and I'll show you. I'll show you about. Get the tripod back in. There we go. So spin you around. See that up there? We hadn't done this on this bit. This bit's a little uneven, to be fair. It's what happens when you're on the hill. But we started pulling it all up, getting as far into that corner as we can. We're going to have to do that bit up on the top. But again, if I loosen that, this fence line's going to come down. And then what I need to do is try and find a contact that can come and do around about 8 metres of fence line. We may get away with repurposing the fencing that's there and just get some big fence posts, to be fair. So it should make it a lot cheaper. Other than that, this is what's accumulated so far. Bits of old carpet, all the bits of wood that was buried underneath all of this. But like I say, to make it tidy, you've got to make it a mess first. Can't make it much more of a mess than what it was. So just loosen the top parts up. Once we're getting that loosened, we'll have to come back up with a rake. Give it a good rake around whatever's loose on the top. Weed wise, try and skim that off the top. Give it a good layer of weed killer. Let that settle for 2 to 3 days. And then come back up and start doing the silage cover on the top. Like what we've got here at the minute. You'll see down here. And silage cover in some thick black. I mean, that'll get tidied up as we get everything sorted. But like I say, that bit's done. All of this is what we scraped off the top. We'll be taking that home to put into the garden bin waste, because this time of year we're not allowed to have garden fires. The garden fires are just during the winter months. We'll take you down. So I'm pretty happy with that little bit today. Take it down here. And then obviously we've got 2 smaller beds, 2 bigger beds for tatties and that. 2 smaller beds here. And we've got little square ones, like 1 metre by 1 metre. We've got about 5 or 6 of them to dot them around here. And then we'll try and put some sort of seating area up on that bit there. We'll come down here. And this is what I was using. 2.5 pound, don't know if you can say that. 2.5 pound claw. It's kind of heavy when you're using it, to be fair. And then we've got the little mini one, which has turned out to be absolutely hopeless.
It's done a fair job, but basic. It's
just for scraping, to be fair. And this We don't know whether we'll end up using this as a hen cree or taking it down and repurpose it. Level it off. Ideally, I want to get this side, and if we can level this side off, we'll probably get a big wire mesh hen cree for that side, to be fair, rather than having something that's old and rickety. Again, we need to clear all this here as well. But can it all be done in one day? That's the thing. Go back up here again just to sign off. Right. Yes, you can see here, it's all pretty uneven, to be fair. That's why I want to get this top section done the best way I can. Just going to put you back on the tripod and put you back up here a minute. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's going to look a lot better once we get the top part done. And like I said, I need to get a price. Or ideally, I want to put a fence right the way around. But one job at a time. I'll do that top bit. I can't say being much money, to be fair. I'll find out and then I'll let you know. But that's it for this update on what we've been doing. See you a bit later.